It's never been this tight at this stage of the season. 3 teams at the top separated by just 1 point. Take my word for it. Arsenal leading the way with Liverpool and Manchester City close behind. Only goal difference separating the top 2 right now. And remember that Arsenal not in FA Cup action next week. They, in their next Premier League duty, is against Manchester City at the Etihad. So another epic game we have to look forward to. Are we thinking any differently after 90 minutes here, Jamie?
No, I mean, I think if you're Arsenal, you're watching today and you think the perfect result is a draw, and I think Liverpool will be looking next week and think, you know, the great result will be a draw. But I think from Liverpool or Arsenal's point of view, they're trying to chase down City. They're the team to beat still, I would say. And I think City have dropped points here. And City's next sort of 4 or 5 games feel like if they're going to drop points, they're going to be them. So even though Arsenal are top, I think from a Liverpool point of view, I think I prefer to see Arsenal win there or it be a draw. Certainly not a City win, because I think City's last 5 or 6 games of the season, you'd look at them and you'd think they get maximum points. If they're not going to lose points in the next sort of 3-4 games, I think it'll be tough to stop.
What are we getting here? Right, we're going to see all the fixtures for everybody. So Jamie's talking about the next couple for Manchester City, being Arsenal and Aston Villa at home, and then, yeah, maybe a lighter finish. At this stage, Arsenal have a 19% chance of winning the title, according to Opta. And that's based, I suppose, on how they think they will do in those individual games. They calculate it for all the teams. Would you give them more chance than that, Daniel?
I do, yeah. I don't know, you know, the stats are the stats, I suppose, Opta's giving us, but Arsenal have been brilliant and they've shown their capabilities. They've shown that, you know, last night when you score a late goal like that, they're building something. Last season they were brilliant. This season they're improving again. So I think they're all within their rights to believe they can do this. I think Arsenal have a great chance of winning the title, but like Jamie said, City are the team to beat. They've shown over the years they're the team to beat. Liverpool have performed very well this season, probably over expectations at the start of the season. We didn't think we'd be in this position now, saying Liverpool are fighting for the title. So for them, they're pushing as well.
We can look at those fixtures, but it's what's in between them in terms of Champions League. Liverpool playing Thursday night. If Liverpool and City get to the FA Cup semi-final, let's say they meet each other in that semi-final, what that takes out of you physically, you know, psychologically at that time of the season, then a league game has to get put in between, you know, so one of those fixtures, so you play 3 league games in a week. So, I mean, if I'm Arsenal, I'll be thinking, I hope City and Liverpool keep going in the FA Cup, maybe meet each other. From a Liverpool point of view, I'm hoping City and Arsenal meet each other in the quarter-final of the Champions League, because I think when you play an English team in Europe, there's something extra about it, you know, build-up and what it takes out here. We did it so often against Chelsea when I was playing. So I think there's so much more than just what we're looking at there in terms of the fixtures.
Who wins it from here, Micah?
I mean, it's tough. I give Arsenal the big build-up last year. I thought they would do it last year, sort of fell off towards the end of last season. This season, I just think City. I think if City would have lost today, I would have said Arsenal. But because City have come
Arsenal?
Here,
if Liverpool would have won?
Yeah, I thought the momentum that was on, yeah, I would have said Arsenal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're an Arsenal fan, aren't you?
Oh, my God. You don't ever tell me that.
Touché.
Honestly, I can't call it. Last year, I never had any doubt that City would eventually win it.
I think you were quite strong on City. Go back a few weeks, you were probably quite strong on City.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm doubting that a little bit. I'm not betting against them, but I look what Liverpool today, their performance. Every time you watch Liverpool, they're creating chances, scoring goals. I look at Arsenal now, physically compared to last year, Arsenal looks such a much stronger team, so I don't think they'll fade on that side of it.
And would they have learnt from having been there?
Of course
before?
they would have, yeah. And then the recruitment, you know, the players they brought in have added strength to them, have added quality, and it's just that physical side of it. And I look at Arsenal and that mindset, they look ready for the challenge. So I don't know who to go with this year.
I think if City beat Arsenal, I think they'd be really strong favourites. I do think that. I think if Arsenal go there and get something, we're having the same conversation. It's almost up in the air. I do feel like Arsenal-Liverpool would need a 3 or 4 point gap going into the last sort of 5 or 6 games of the season if they were to top City.
The build-up starts now to Manchester City against Arsenal.
Are you doing that game?
Another great game. Easter Sunday. He's firing a few shots, isn't he, late doors?
Are you in, are you?
Yeah, I'm already confirmed.
Selected.